These are trying times, an unprecedented situation, locked up in our homes, all in isolation. Most have family around to see them through, kids, a husband, a wife, maybe a grandma and a grandpa too. But what about those people who are alone in solitude? Imagine this. You're in solitude in a time where the world has stopped turning, no human contact, you only connect through Facebook and WhatsApp. That is if you're from the generation who knows how to use it. But what if you're not? What if you're the one who can't leave your home? Maybe you're too old, maybe you're vulnerable and your health is just low. Going shopping is dangerous for you. You can get infected and have no one come to see you. You go for a walk down the same old road, you see the same old sights. Everyone is out for themselves, it's the same old lie. You go home and what do? You read, you watch telly, you flick over to Judge Judy? There has to be more to it than this. The world has changed, our lives will never be the same again. The person who walked into that house, locked the door, threw away the key, it ain't the same person who'll walk out when we're all quarantine free. Human nature demands contact with others, human interaction and talking with each other. Human psychology is to be a part of that crowd, to touch, to feel, and just to be with those that you love. It's tough to see past this because you're alone, you're going against human nature. This is how we're born. This leads to depression, which makes you more lonely, which quickly increases your anxiety. Things were tough enough before when we weren't locked down, but now it's just you alone in your head and alone in your home. You're too close to the edge, but I promise you that there's light ahead. There are people who are worse off than you. There are people who would love to be you. Now just try this. Embrace this opportunity and get to know yourself. Learn who you are and what you are, and most importantly, what you can and what you will be. Reflect on your life, the past, present and future. Understand where you are and how to move past your barrier. Talk to yourself, there's no time like now. Go on, get to know that face in the mirror. You see, it's all about attitude. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done, but take a moment, step into your garden and stop. Just listen. Living in London, we don't often hear the birds sing, the sound of kids playing in the garden without the annoying phone ringing. The air feels different, isolation has caused more human connection. Life is now slower and, let's admit it, a little more peaceful, and all it took was a pandemic that went global. The good changes we've made during this crisis should not be forgotten. As soon as this lockdown is lifted, life can't go back to what it was. Think about all the connections that would be lost. Dinner without checking emails or FB, reconnecting with long-lost family, the focus on good health most importantly. So far in isolation, I've rediscovered myself, fell in love again and reconnected with my children. Now think about what you've learned and achieved. While locked up indoors, what have you seen? Don't wait for the next time to make yourself new. Walk out of isolation as a brand new, loving you.